Hello. Excuse me. Hello. Can we see me everywhere, y'all? I thunk I didn't. I done it. Oh, am I still on my countdown here? Hey. Okay. Wait a minute. I think we did it in one foul swoop. Let's go. Let's redact it. Go. Yes. Hi. Welcome to Happily Healed with Tenille podcast. My name is Tenille Stewart. I help women who have been diagnosed with lupus go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Welcome. So this is episode 30. I cannot believe that. It feels like it's just starting. Okay, I see you. Oh, hi from YouTube. Hello. Y'all, if you don't know, if you only see me on social media, I am on, is YouTube social media? I guess it is also. I'm also on YouTube live, and also my daily videos I've been doing for Lupus Awareness Month, 3 L's Up Lupies. They're on there also. They're a little delayed because I have to upload them there after. But they are there. Welcome. Hi, Jermaine. Thank you for being here. Wonderful human you. Hello, Anthony Smith. Hello, Money Man. How are you? Listen, I need y'all to go to Anthony Smith's Instagram or Facebook, AM Smith 4500, and watch this man's lives. Let me tell you how he is transforming people's financial lives daily, like with ease. He has an incredible story. Go follow that man. Watch him and fix your credit, fix your finances, okay? All right. So today, I really wanted to I wanted to recap what we've been talking about all month. This is our last Monday of May, which is Lupus Awareness Month. I'm going to tell you again, Lupus Awareness Month. I also have something on my heart that I've been thinking about. I'm going to have to share. Like, I have been praying about it all morning and thinking, even last night, like, I should stick to the plan. But the plans change and champions adjust. And all the people who watch me and follow me are champions. So here we go. I'll run through, if we have time, all the stuff that we've been talking about all month. I hope that you guys have been learning stuff about chronic illness in general, because it's not only Lupus Awareness Month, it's other people's months as well. I also hope that you've been seeing me push through and understanding that life is lifing back here. I have definitely, had some hardship go on, and I still show up every day because this is a small portion of my life that I get great joy from, and I hope to be helping people who, are in their hospital beds or are struggling with learning how to take care of themselves now that they have a new diagnosis, or have a loved one that they want to take care of that, is suffering from or learning to cope with an illness that they are not really sure about. So maybe if they see, a short podcast that tells you a few facts about chronic illness or a different way to approach someone with chronic illness, it will help them. Meanwhile, I'm struggling still with the loss of my dear friend. I'm wearing most days a lupus awareness. Well, this is the lupus chapter, Lupus Georgia chapter, Lupus Foundation of America Georgia chapter bracelet, and then a bracelet from my friend. It says "In loving memory." It has her birth date and death date and her full name, Priya Gadhara James. And this month is tribute to her and tribute to the Lupies around the world. So I've been doing something to cope. That I've been learning this for a couple of years, a few years. It's just kind of sticking in this past couple of years. Um, I want to share with you guys. So, if anybody's ever heard of Byron Katie, um, world-renowned speaker, world-renowned teacher. I think the website is called thework.com. I will look stuff up and put things in the description. She has a way of getting through things or like looking at things. So things are always going to happen no matter what your circumstances are. You could be the richest, the poorest, the most beautiful, the most ugly. Things are always going to happen. And the only thing that you have control over is how you look at them, how you handle them when it happens. Okay. So like, there's nothing that's going to spare you from things happening. If things don't happen that aren't always 100% good, you are not living your life. If you're always playing it safe, you are not living your life. And that comes in any kind of way. Like, no one would buy sickness if they sold it in a store. If you get sickness, though, you could have seen one person deal with it beautifully and one person deal with it sad and terrible and ruins their whole life, right? So I'm changing the way that I am looking at the situations that I have been going through lately. Grieving and different kinds of loss and questioning things about the future and the timeline not being there that I want. You know, I always think about when you like are waiting for something and you don't do it, or you like get pissed because it's taking too long or whatever. The time is going to pass anyways, right? Like, yeah, I would love there to be a cure for lupus today. But sitting there and thinking about that and pouting about that isn't going to make the time not pass. I'm still going to look up. It's going to be 20 years from now, and I could have either done something amazing with this platform I'm building or been mad. The time will pass anyways. So the work. So the first question, it's 4 questions. The first question you ask yourself is it true? So, like when you're angry, hi Mitch, great day. When you're angry, sometimes you will distort it in your brain to keep you angry, right? Like whatever it is, the argument that you want to pose to it, like, something like you're in traffic or something. Someone cuts you off. And in your mind, you're like, they are terrible. Why would you do that? This, that, and the third, right? So then you ask yourself, is that true? Like, yes, they did cut you off. Yes, that did happen. Is it that they're terrible is why they cut you off? It might not be. So the next question is that absolutely true? Can you know for a fact that that's absolutely true? If you go to let me say the 4 questions out and then explain them backwards, because I feel like it's not going to make sense otherwise. Okay, so first question, is it true? Second question, can you absolutely know for a fact that that is true? Third question, what is your reaction when you believe that it is true or not true? What is your reaction when you believe that? Number 4, who would you be without that thought? Ooh, I might need to have a separate podcast just for this. I was thinking I'm going to talk about a bunch of stuff. This is a lot to absorb. And it's literally taken me years. And I had the audacity to think, I want to mention this on the podcast. Essentially, I'm going to need you to go to this website and understand how to work this, because it took me a while and it might take you a while. However, it can solve a lot of feeling instead of thinking. Like, once you realize the root of your feeling, then that's going to solve your problem more likely. It's at least going to bring you closer to the problem. So, to the answer. And the reason I even say that is because I noticed that in this past few weeks, so I learned about I told y'all about my friend passing on the 10th. Since then, I have been procrastinating in a way that I haven't been in a while, okay? And I know that procrastination is not like something you have, something you whatever. It's a symptom of something else that you're going through or something that you are doing, a system you're lacking, okay? And I'm saying that as a neurodivergent, as a ADHD person who procrastination was my life. Like I literally have I procrastinated so hard, like in school and stuff, that I have almost failed things. When it wasn't that I didn't understand or that like I didn't know the material. It was like not turning the things in. Like it's wow. Procrastination is a symptom of something else. So I noticed I was procrastinating a lot, and I got to choose to, loved to, uh, do the work. Okay. Another way of doing the work, which is not, you know, classified as the work. So write down 4 things. What are you feeling right now? Do it right now. Do it right now. If you're not doing anything, if you are home, if you're just watching me and you're chilling, do it right now. Something that is bothering you, something is upsetting you. Even if it's your diagnosis, something, okay? What is your feeling? I feel betrayed by my body. How dare it attack me? How dare this lupus attack me? That's a good one. Okay. That's the feeling. What is the event? The event, what happened? I got diagnosed with lupus. I was sick. I went and finally got answers. The answer is my body is trying to kill me. I got diagnosed with lupus. So what I believe is I got diagnosed. That's the third question. What do I believe? So I believe that my body is trying to kill me. I didn't do anything. Why is it doing this? I hate this. I'm mad. So that's the third question. So the feeling, I feel sick. I'm mad. I'm mad about this diagnosis. The event, I got diagnosed. I found an answer. I'm diagnosed with lupus. What I believe, my body is trying to kill me. The truth, my body hasn't been taken care of the way that it needed to be taken care of. My body has been overstressed. My body has been undernourished. My body is doing everything it can to protect me, so much so that it has gotten confused and is attacking the wrong parts of me. Full circle. Full circle. The feeling was I'm mad. I'm so mad. How could this be happening to me? How could this diagnosis come to me? I didn't do anything, you know? That's the feeling. What was happening that made me feel that way is that I got diagnosed with something that I didn't understand and never heard of. It's hurting me. What I believe is, what is my body doing? It's broken. It's wrong. I don't understand this. That's what I believe. What is actually happening. So you can do that in anything. I was just doing an example of lupus, right? Because that's my niche, right? So if you are going through, and I'm telling you this as somebody I'm currently, like I'm a half a step ahead telling you these things to do, because in the moment, I don't necessarily want to do it. I just want to cry. I just want to question everything. I want to question God. I've everything. I know that if I actually want to get through it, I have to do the work. The work, okay? So in the instance of grieving my friend, grieving where I thought I would be at the end of this month, physically, emotionally, financially, like the goals I had in my business for this month, things are stalled because of a million reasons. And I have the free will to sit and mope and be sad and be mad and do nothing productive, or I could do the work. So you can do the Byron Katie. I'll put that website in the it's thework.com. I'm pretty sure. I'll check and make sure, but thework.com, or the other one, I don't remember where I got that from. It's just kind of like a dumbed down, or like easier, the work, I guess. I like both. The one I did with you, walk you through, is the one I do probably the most, but the work is the one that I learned first. So that we get to choose to love to do the work physically, mentally, emotionally. Your life is going to pass you either way. It's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Diagnosis or not, you watching someone with a diagnosis, it's the same. Don't mope. Give yourself time to grieve, but don't sit in it. Don't lay in it. This is Lupus Awareness Month. I really hope and pray that y'all are going out of your way to find out something new this month. Even if it's one thing this month, find out something new about the people with this disease, the people fighting to find cures and treatments for this disease, the everyday life of someone with this disease, because they're all around you and you don't even notice. Okay? And it's going to be easier for them to do the work if you are also doing the work. Thank you. I guess, dang, that was kind of heavy. It was heavy. I'm sorry. Thanks, Mitch. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me, because I know I just went in for a second. I know that there's the time we can go through depression in spirit and we don't know where it's coming from, and you feel like everything is going great, but you still try to overshadow you. But it still tries to overshadow you, yes. That was Nettie. Always destined for greatness. Miss Sonia said, grieve and move. Don't stay in it too long. Oh, yes. Go see Sonia. Go see Sonia. Always destined for greatness on Instagram. Let me tell you, she is going to help you through. Okay. I have this little, what I do, but she every day, she's talking about how to keep moving after you are stuck in some grief, because grief will hold you like a fly trap, just hold you. You need the tools and the guidance, and see her. Go see Always Destined for Greatness. She will help you out. So I'm going to recap real quick. I had to do it. It was on my heart. It was really on my heart. That was really, I don't know, man. That was it. So this month, we have had 23 days so far of lupus lessons that I just took some time and broke down one or a couple of like facts about lupus, or things you probably didn't know, or something that for someone with lupus, something to help you through on that day. I've done just a few minutes every day just to, get into your brain a little bit, just to see if you can absorb a little something. So I have a playlist on YouTube. If you're watching this live on YouTube, I have a playlist. Go there, watch all of these things. I'm going to see if I can run through. So I don't count my Mondays, because Mondays is me talking to my people, like we talking, okay? I'm actually going to go on to see if I can list out all the teams. I can't believe the month is almost over, y'all. This is the last Monday of the month. That is wild. Okay. So can I speed through? The first day was the definition of lupus. Y'all needed that. That was important. The second day was discoid lupus, which a lot of people have. And that's if you ever get a huge, a patch of hair missing and then it doesn't grow back and it's not alopecia, it's probably discoid lupus. Yes. Hype her up, Mitch. Mitch is telling people on the Facebook, go see Sonia. She will tell you about the grief. And there's Mitch too. He was a guest on my podcast recently. He's a self-image consultant. Like, he will help you, remind you what God says about you, what you should say about you, and how to live your life fly as ever. Okay, day 2. So day 3, we learned about drug-induced lupus, which I didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that was a thing, if I'm going to be honest. On day 4, we learned about lupus anticoagulant antibodies, which I found out when I did that episode. I found out other people I knew had, and it's kind of more common than I thought it was. That's insane. Day 5. Oh, that's not day 5. Day 5, we learned about lupus nephritis, kidney-based lupus. That's terrifying. Just something about being on dialysis is terrifying to me. Then we had neonatal lupus for the babies. That's so sad to me. I was very, very sad to find out all of that. Like, I kind of knew, but when you really research it, it was like, whoa. Day 8 was can lupus make you crazy, was the topic, which was just like neuropsychiatric lupus, which I feel like any chronic illness can make you crazy, but that was an interesting episode too. Day 8 was we talked about celiac disease, like gastrointestinal issues, and lupus, which a lot of people have gastrointestinal issues with lupus, and they would not know that it's a lupus thing. Then it was World Lupus Day on the 10th of lupus, World Lupus Day. Then we talked about grieving, being newly diagnosed, grieving because I was grieving my friend. So grief with lupus, anything that's autoimmune, having very strong emotions it's gonna like impact your health. Day 11 was other lupus related conditions that are like eye conditions. So blurry vision, scratchy vision. There's a bunch of things just to remind you to go see your ophthalmologist. Then I love that I'm scrolling through my own stuff to find it, because literally day 12, lupus and pregnancy, which was like hot topic, very controversial in my inbox. Yes, there's a lot of opinions about that. The next day 13 was it was lungs, pulmonary things, pulmonary hypertension, pleuritis, all kinds of lung things with lupus, because I have a lung thing, so I wanted to talk about that for sure. Day 14, sleep disturbances in lupus. The Lord knows about that, because I'll be awake, okay? Day 15 was different types of alopecias, hair loss with lupus. Lupus and diet was day 16. That was another one. People really wanted to talk about that. That's weird. Day 17. Who knows what that was about, because I don't have a caption. I'm very sorry, Instagram people. I'm going to go back to day 17, and I don't know why I don't have a caption. Yeah, that's terrible. I'll let you know though. I'll let you know. I gotta go do it. I'm sure it's captioned on Facebook, but not on Instagram. I don't know why. See, that's why we check our work, okay? Check our work. Um, so day 18 was is exercise safe when you have a chronic illness like lupus? And the answer is yes. You gotta take precautions, but it's yes. But that was day 18. I can't believe we're almost done. Day 19 was weight. Weight loss, weight gain, with lupus or whatever chronic illness. It's all, it's a mess. Day 20, relationships with lupus and body image, self esteem, that kind of thing. Um, is it easy to get in a relationship? I don't know if it's easy to get in a relationship anywhere at any time with anything. Time is, the times are, things change around here. Dating sounds scary. Day 21, we're almost done. Day 21, fatigue. Ooh, fatigue. Because with all of the emotional things I was going through, my fatigue was on a billion. Ooh, I have things to read. I'm going to read that. Wait. I don't want to sound stupid, but the only question, does lupus happen in most African Americans or... Oh, that's not a dumb question at all, Nettie. That's a great question. It is a very much a... we have the lead in the people who get lupus, African Americans, and then it goes to a couple other, like, I feel like, I don't remember the stats off the top of my head, but I know African Americans were in the lead, and then it goes down to like Hispanics, and then two others that are documented as like, before everyone else. So yeah, it's an us thing, and it is debatable about it being hereditary. And I'm asking this because I know 3 people that African American has it, and I don't want private to ask them. So I am learning from you, and I can understand it better. That yes, it is. That's a great question, and yeah, not everyone's comfortable talking about it. I don't know that I was super comfortable talking about it for years, like to people who weren't like my close friends or family or whatever. Yeah, it is a mostly. I mean, everyone can get it. Anyone can get it. I just found out that my boyfriend's best friend's husband has it. So, oh, thank you so much. Jermaine just said you went over diseases that overlap with lupus on day 17. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. On day 17, I was talking about other diseases that overlap, which I found out that when I posted that, my friend's mother had one of those diseases, and that she had been watching me, and then like it's just, you put it out there. Like, I'm so happy that I am putting it out there now to like talk to people about this so that we can have this dialogue, because people are just walking around not knowing and confused, and like, how are we supposed to help each other if we don't know what's going on? I guess I was that girl, but I'm no longer that girl who's going to be hiding what I'm going through, so that, if other people are going through it, we can't join forces and go through it together. You know what I mean? Because we're going to learn different things separately, and together we're going to really, knock it out of the park with what we can accomplish or learn or grow from, or, you know what I mean? Yes, Mitch. Fatigue is a big deal. I hate it, and it's horrible. It's debilitating. It's literally debilitating. I don't understand how people get things done when they have like bouts of fatigue. I literally was doing the bare minimum when I was really struggling with fatigue recently. Like, I was doing the bare minimum, and coffee, lots of coffee. Okay, anyways, almost done. So day 21, we talked about fatigue. Day 22, we talked about eating disorders and SLE. I had no idea there was connection, but it makes sense. It does make sense because of like how it impacts how I'm able to eat or not, depending on like the flare ups or the medication, etc. Like it can be rough. Uh, day 22. Day 23 was the weather and autoimmune disease. I thought it was only me. I literally thought it was only me that am super affected. Like today, this morning, it was lightning and thundering and dark and wow, which like we need rain. Rain is good. Um, my mood though was not the best when I first woke up. I was like, what's going on? Like I wanted to go back to sleep. I had to put my light on, sit up, get in the Bible, because otherwise I'm going back to bed. Um, yeah, but it really does affect a lot of things, and like joint pain when it rained and that kind of stuff. Uh, but that was an interesting one that I went into a hole. I had to learn everything. So that's everything that we've talked about so far. We have only a few more days left of this series, and I can't I mean I can't believe it. I'm a determined person, but I didn't even promise at the beginning that I would do every day because I was like, who knows what's gonna happen? Let me not promise people that something that I can't deliver. But look at me delivering. Yeah, I'm going to on the last day. Way to go, Tenille. Information and informant go hand in hand. Yes, 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 yes. I am I think I'm going to show y'all or tell y'all what was in my journal. So every day that I didn't feel like doing it, or I thought something was too much of an obstacle for me to do it, I would write it down. And now I've looked back at some of them and I'm like, you're being so silly. Like that's so ridiculous. Like I was, I'm making up excuses at this point. Like I just do it. But I'm proud that I've done it every day so far. There's only a few days left, and we'll be into June, which is my dad's month, June Alex Stewart month. And I will tell you why when the month gets here. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Ooh, I'm a couple minutes over. I love y'all so much. You really make my Mondays something to look forward to. You're doing your thing. Thank you so much, Sonia. I love you. Have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. Happy Memorial Day. Sonia has also been doing her thing for Memorial Day. Hello, her dad was in the military. Everyone who I have who watches me, who has someone in the military, is in the military. God bless you from head to toe. God bless you. And in memory of anyone that anyone has lost in fighting for our country, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is, a tough decision to make, to sacrifice yourself like that for our country. And it is not to be taken lightly. This is just, a day that we take. The people are out there barbecuing or whatever. I give you so much respect. And I pray for you to be able to, come home to family. And if you did not make it, I pray for your souls to rest, knowing that you did a huge thing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic Monday. Stay happily healed, Lupies. Happy Lupus Awareness Month. Bye.